Right, so yesterday was Free Comic Book Day, so I got quite a decent stack of books, because making use of the deals that were going on. So yeah, today's video is just going to be me showing off what I got yesterday. I would have filmed this yesterday when I got back, but I went to go see the new Fall Guy movie. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's something that I would make a full video about, but yeah, it was alright. It was alright. But without further ado, let's just get into what I picked up yesterday. Slowly making our way through Superman. So I picked up numbers 5 and 6. I know I'm very behind on this, but you know, we're making our way back to being up to date with it. I think they've got up to issue 10 for me in my section at the moment. So, and then there's a gap somewhere. So I need to get that figured out, jotted down, and that. So yeah, but we're slowly making our way with Superman. I probably could have got a couple more Supermans, but there was a certain book that I'm going to show off next that I did get quite a bit more on the way to getting caught up with, and that is Doctor Strange. So I picked up number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, and number 10. So we are well on our way to getting caught up with Doctor Strange. Really been digging the book so far, so I'm excited to see where it goes going forward, and I'm excited to see what is going to be the first like big arc, because it looks like we're gearing towards that. And unlike the last couple, unlike Fantastic Four, which has been mostly like one and dones or like two-parters, this Doctor Strange seems like it's gonna have like a couple of one and dones or a couple of like downtime issues, and then it's gonna go into like a longer running story, like a 5-issue like arc, and then, you know, circle back. We have the Immortal Thor number 10. The last issue of this was that Roxxon Presents issue, which was essentially a Black Mirror episode. This whole current Minotaur storyline is essentially a Black Mirror episode. I'm liking it, but I don't know if I'm liking it a huge amount, and I'm worried it might be ending a little bit too soon. I feel like it might be ending a little bit too early, in my opinion. I don't know yet though, because I don't know how that issue's gonna wrap up. Hulk number 12. We're actually gearing up to the Legacy 800 with this, so we might be leading towards a more we might be leading towards something big going on in Hulk, which I'm excited for. I've been really liking this run so far. I hope Nick Kleiner's back on art. That's the only unfortunate thing with this book, is the art has been very flippy floppy, and overall the book has seemed very fast. like very fast paced, but also it feels like not in a good way, where it feels like you're getting through it and you can't put it down. It feels like you're not getting what you pay for. You're not getting like a bulk of story for a premium price. Like comics aren't expensive. You want your money's worth. I know it's only like most actual like prose books are like £8 to £9, and that's what a graphic novel is usually. But if you're paying like £4, £5 for something, if it's like a variant cover, if you're paying like £4 for something, you want £4 worth of comic there. And if you're done with a comic in like a minute or two, or like 15 minutes, then that's kind of, or if you're done with a comic in like 5 minutes and then you've read it and then it goes away, it gets put in a box somewhere, then that's a little bit disappointing. The final book I've got to talk about though, and this has had the same kind of problem, is Blade. As much as I've loved this series, and it has felt very quick, which I guess is even more bittersweet because this is the final issue of Blade. I know we're leading into Blood Hunt, which is going to be a big like Blade-centric storyline. So I'm excited to see what goes on there. I'm excited to see how that's going to affect, because it's gonna be. I don't know if what happens at the end of this is going to affect what happens at the start of Blood Hunt. I don't know if this is like a primer for that, like what's going to be whetting your appetite for that, because this is not a Jed MacKay book. This is a Brian Hill book. Blood Hunt is Jed MacKay, so I don't know if he's the setup for Blood Hunt more than likely is probably in Doctor Strange and in it's not in Avengers, even though the Avengers are like the big like forefront team, and like the Midnight Mission are kind of forefronting that book as well. But Blade seems to have a big part in the book as well, and it seems like Jed MacKay might be priming himself to do a Blade book after. To that I say, don't overwork yourself, don't Donny Cates yourself, because Donny Cates was working on a lot of books there at one point, and it felt like a couple of them were brilliant. Thanos, his Venom was insane. I've heard Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty good, and then some of the books like Doctor Strange kind of fell off a bit. I've heard. Doctor Strange I know fell off a bit because I was reading it. But I don't want that to happen to Jed MacKay as well, because he's got Doctor Strange, he's got Avengers, he's got, the two big books at Marvel, Avengers and X-Men, he's going to be writing alongside each other. So I hope he doesn't put too much work on his shoulders, and also I hope there's not too much crossover, because I would hate to be reading Avengers and not reading X-Men, and then there's a story like a year from now that's like part 1 is in Avengers issue 23 and part 2 is in X-Men number 7. I would hate that. But that being said, I hope this is good, and I'm excited to see how this ends. Probably be Blade wins. That's probably how it's going to end. But I'm excited to see what the end of this is, because a lot has got to happen in a not oversized issue. So I hope it doesn't. Hope it sticks the landing, because I've really liked this series so far. I didn't manage to pick up Blood Hunt #1. I know it did come out, but I haven't managed to get it yet. I'm still tracking down Deadpool #1 as well. I'll probably pick that up when I next go to my comic shop. But yeah, there's also a Flash number 8 that came out that I haven't been able to pick up yet. Really behind on Blue Beetle. Yeah, there's quite a bit to catch up on. I think the next one that I'm kind of really going to focus on, I'm going to, you know, put my head down with Doctor Strange and get focused on catching up with that, because it's the one Jed MacKay book that I'm getting kind of behind on. So yeah, there's that, and there's Green Lantern I'm really behind on. Vengeance of the Moon Knight, which is another MacKay book I'm behind on. I'm slightly running behind on Avengers as well. So yeah, there is a bit that I'm needing to catch up on. Hulk is pretty up to date. Immortal Thor is up to date. It's only really Green Lantern War Journal is up to date as well. Daredevil, I think a number 8 did come out. I don't know. I'm up to date on Captain America's now. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments below what you picked up on Free Comic Book Day yesterday. I didn't pick up any of the actual Free Comic Book Day issues. I probably should have picked up at least the Ultimate Universe one, because apparently there's going to be a Ultimate event happening next year that I don't know if I care about. I just want them to do more, just do the stories as you were doing them. I don't want an event, because the only Ultimate event that I know is Ultimatum, and that was terrible. And Ultimate Invasion apparently was terrible as well. So I'm not excited. I'm not excited for, like, a big crossover of the Ultimate Universe. But yeah, I will hopefully see all you guys in the next video. Yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.